Welcome to NetEqualizer Tech Talk videos. This video in our series was shot during a NetEqualizer Technical Seminar held in spring 2011 at Biola University. This brief video contains clips of highlights from our CTO's presentation on YouTube caching. YouTube caching was released in our NCO add-on feature in early 2011 for the NetEqualizer 3000 and 4000 series.
YouTube caching was just overwhelmingly requested, and especially in the last couple of years with the YouTube and the video and the Netflix passing peer-to-peer is the major thing. I don't know what the percentages are. I don't know if I'm going to quote it right, but peer-to-peer was probably 90% of the problem traffic 4 years ago, and now the peer-to-peer is way down here, and the YouTube it's not necessarily problem traffic, but it's nothing anybody planned for. Nobody envisioned doing a video content network at a university 3 or 4 years ago. It was sort of like a toy, and now it seems to be, that's all you see on TV with Comcast all day is, content, content, content. But everybody's way over promising.
Is there anything I can do to make the YouTube go faster? I don't know. It's 1.5 megabits per stream, and you've got a 50 megabit pipe, and you've got 2,000 students. So I did the math real quick. So that means you can have about 10 or 15 YouTubes simultaneously out of your 2,000 students, and you've used your whole network. You go to 100 meg if you want. You go to 150 meg. Now you can do 30 students or 40 students out of your 2,000. So you just can't go out there. And that's such a small percentage, because you figure in the evening, entertainment-wise, or if they're using it as part of the regular study, you got to figure 5, 10, 15% may want to use it at the same time. So either you got to put your pipe appropriately sized, or tell them, you're going to have to wait in line while that video queues up. And there was no magic that any bandwidth control unit could do other than the use of YouTube is caching. So caching is a double-edged sword, because the amount of content that's on the internet is on the internet for a reason. It's the only place that it can store it, right? In other words, if everybody can cache the entire internet, then everybody can cache the entire internet. So the question is, what do you cache and how effective it will be?
And what we've seen in the trials are that I did a little bit of research, and let's say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million YouTubes that are out there. I don't know what the number is. Maybe it's 50 million, but it's quite a few. But YouTube plays like the top 40. There's always the ones that are passing around that are popular. The guy, the cat that gets does something funny, and those are the ones on the front page that are getting 10 million views. The Shakira video, and so if you can cache, if you say there's a top 100 that get maybe, let's say 25% of the YouTube hits, if you can get those in your cache, well, now you've got a leg up.
The way we decided on YouTube is we know YouTube files are between several meg and 10 meg, or again, I don't have the numbers, but the idea is we don't want to cache everything, and so we've got it narrowed down. So we're just going to mostly cache YouTube. Some stuff will sneak in there. So now we can go out with a 64 gig SSD drive, and I think that'll maybe roughly 1,000 YouTubes will fit on there. So that's how I came up with these numbers. So if it's the top 100, so assuming the top 100 are in there and the other 900 are just randomly chosen YouTubes, they probably won't be of any use, because somebody who watches an obscure YouTube and sits in the cache is going to get kicked out after a week, and it's not going to get any value at the university. But the ones that are watched over and over again will. So that's the YouTube caching.